What is up, my cannonballs? We're back for a short, quick second. I just wanted to come on for a little short time since everybody else is getting their time in. I like get a little of the time in. But anyways, I've been seeing a lot that has been going on and things that has been said. But I'd like to get my honest opinion about it. Honestly, you know, if I was in a group and someone may have I would say if people may have a dislike towards me, and someone that I fucks with knows about that, I wouldn't expect them to just be coming at me, constantly about anything. Honestly, I wouldn't give a rat's ass because everybody ain't gonna like you. It's people right now that I don't even know who they are. I just see them in the chat, but when my name is mentioned on somebody else's platform and it's coming back at me, they drop down and say, "Oh, I don't like Castro." That's cool. You ain't gotta like me. Baby, I'm not on here trying to. I'm not look. I'm not on. Here, I'm not on here trying to get acceptance to be liked. I hope you like my craft, but far as it's when it comes to me trying to get that acknowledgement from strangers, no, I don't care. You ain't gotta like me. I'm still gonna be here, whether you like it or not. Whether you like seeing me or not, I'm going to be here, no matter how many videos I may make and it may not get that many views. No matter how many people may drop down in the live, I'm still going to be here. Why should I be in my feelings and emotions? Oh, because I'm not seeing numbers or I'm not seeing, the likes go up. Why? It ain't that deep. This is the internet for me. I don't give a rat's ass. I promise you. This folks right now. They got a whole bunch to say about a brother. They probably won't say it out, in the open, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that I may know and may not know may have had some opinions about me. But hell, will I be in my feelings about it? Nope, I won't give a rat's ass. Look, if that's how you felt, that's how you felt. You're gonna be still feeling that same way. Hey, it is what it is. Because I mean, it can go both ways, but I don't look at people on here as if they are, some, how can I say? Because I don't want to sound rude or nasty, but however they are presenting themselves to me on here, it is what it is. That's how I look at you. That's you. I ain't gotta be over trying to say, oh, you should be doing this, and you should be doing that. Now I give you a little advice, but I ain't gotta do all that because I feel like we all grown and we should all know what to do and what not to do. And we should not be showing certain things, but you are grown. You want to show that, do that. I'm gonna give it a click of a view. Hell, I may get a chuckle here and there, and may get and may get a little bit of a lesson too, right along with it. I'm just saying, shoot, I ain't look. I don't be giving a rat's ass about stuff like that. I just don't. I ain't worried about no receipt. I don't need no receipt. Don't need you ain't gotta show me, you ain't gotta send me. And I am so glad that people have stopped, sending me telling me, oh, someone has said this, someone has said that. Now someone has sent me something on another app, which I didn't understand why, because I'm not even in that type of sector, I guess, that ain't me. I ain't over trying to get in you whoever you may be mad at, and they may have affiliations. Where they had some affiliation. Well, they still do got affiliations towards with me, but it ain't my business. I don't care. I don't care. I don't understand folks that tries to get you into other drama. You know, other folks drama. I put it like that, other folks drama, and they want you to comment on it, or they want you to make a video about it. I ain't gotta do all of that. Why should I? Why? It ain't that deep. For me, it ain't. Now, for some people out there, maybe this may be your life. Some of y'all lives, but it ain't my life. I just come on here and talk my little talk, and that's it, and do my little singing, and that's it. You may get a skit here and there. Depends on how creative I can be. But other than that, I ain't worried about people like that around here. What for? I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care where you work at. I don't care who your mama, daddy is, or your cousin is. I don't care about none of that stuff. That ain't me. I ain't that invested in a stranger that I don't know, and I probably won't ever meet. I would just probably only see them on YouTube, and that's cool too. Cause sometimes you just never know. Some of these folks be coming on here, and you see their real personality, and you see that, oh yeah, you ain't rap too tight, and we know the ones. We can see them. I wouldn't dare hang out with some of these people on here that's off like that in the head, because you'll get me into trouble while you trying to go off and trying to make a point and trying to act a fool. Hell no, I don't want you around me. Stay where you at. Away. I'm just saying, stay away. I don't need you around me at all. I like sane people. People know how to act. We go out. Look, if we go out to eat, well, we can. And look, we can go up in that restaurant, eat, laugh, have a drink or two, and that's it, and leave right on out. We ain't gotta have no issues. And when you hang around people that's a little off in the head, they be trying to start stuff with the waitress. Like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with you? Can you chill out? Do you know how to act? Do you know how to act? Because some folks, I promise you, it's some folks out here that don't know how to act, no matter where they go. Everything gotta be ratchet, and everything gotta be ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Act civilized. Act like you got some sense. Because you will. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's some places around here where they will ban your ass. They will ban you quick, fast, and here and there. Sometimes, for the fellas, you gotta make sure your pants is up because shit, they got like signs on the door. If your pants are sagging, they ain't gonna say you anything. So be mindful when you come to the South on that. But niggas still gonna sag. They gonna do what they do. Like, it's something else. It is just something else. I need some sane folks around me. I don't need any insane people around me at all. At all. At all. And I'm just being me. I'm just being me. I'm just being honest. I'd rather be honest than say a lie. And confusing people around here sometimes. I don't want to confuse you. I want you to have some understanding. I do. What's going on, Nico? How's it going? This other person, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't want to mess it up, so I'm not gonna even say it. I think I can say it, but I don't want to say it, so I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna do it. But what's up? How you doing? Thank you for coming through, and I thank you for hitting the thumbs up button too. Whoever did that, I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm able to get a thumbs up. Lately, I have to beg, Can you please hit the like? Like I ain't look. I'm not out here singing a song for like, but I would like for people, to hit the like button. Get a brother out there. Get me in the algorithm so we can get more people over here to support. hmm I'm gonna say this too. It may not be always what you want to hear, but it's something that you can listen to if you're busy and you may want to look calmness. It can get a little rowdy sometimes, but that's rare. It really depends on how petty I feel in that moment because I'm very very moody. Things can change, but now I'm in a different type of mindset right now. So and mood. So I'm good. I don't feel like hooping and hollering. I don't care what has been said about me. And that's another thing too. Some people think they really think they can get a rise out of you, all because they may try to like give you a good up or like a little nice nasty. I'm gonna build you up so I can tear you down. And it's so crazy because I be the last nigga around here talking about I done lost some sleep over YouTube over somebody that said about me. I can't do that. I be damn. My sleep, my peace. Look, that comes first. You know, when it comes to doing this YouTube stuff, I mean, I'm not gonna be over here. We're not finna add no family members around, involved with anything. We can't do that. No, this is my thing. They didn't sign up for this. I did. You know what I'm saying? I did that. What's up, Johnny Mac? I did that. You know, I'm not involving people that's not on what I'm on. Some folks don't even understand what the things that I listen to, but it's a thing that we understand. They may not. They may honestly, I can explain it, but they probably still won't even understand. They be like, "Well, why are y'all still going back and forth if y'all don't like each other?" Well, you know what? Sometimes you can just not even be in the mess, but sometimes you make can be a part of the mess just by saying certain things. But sometimes for the majority of the folks that is down here with us doing this, these videos, hell, your audience, shit, letting them know what it is. Hell, you're gonna have a little cussing back and forth here and there. We may get along. It's very dysfunctional. I can't even explain it to them. I can't. But they don't get it. They don't get it. They be like, y'all crazy. No, we ain't crazy. We have different opinions, and sometimes we can agree, and sometimes we just don't agree. Some people are bold enough to say it. Some people are not so bold enough to say how they truly feel about their favorite, or about someone that's not, or someone that's not their favorite. To keep it real, it's the truth. hmm we don't always agree. I can tell you right now, it's a few folks that I talk to, and they may not always agree with what I'm saying, and that's okay because we're grown. We're grown. We're grown. You can have your opinion. I'm having my opinion. I'm not going to change it just because you're trying to tell me something different. I'm still going to feel how I feel. I can see your point of view though, and that's another thing that's another thing that I've been working on too. You know, looking at things from not my perspective, but from other people's perspectives, so you can have an understanding. When it comes to certain things, and I've been seeing things from a different perspective here and there, but at the same time, I do still kind of stand strong on how I'm feeling. You know, I'm not being stubborn to look outside the box, but I do be feeling like sometimes people they come with me, like what I would say they come at me with certain things, and I'd be like, I get that point, but I still feel like the way that I'm thinking and the way that I'm thinking that we can solve this problem is the best way to go. And honestly, nine times out of 10, it usually be the best way to go. But they don't know until they try to do it their way, and it doesn't even work out. See, I ain't trying to tell you nothing wrong. I'm just trying to help you. And it's funny because some folks can't see the help that you are trying to provide to provide to them, so they can be doing whatever they need to get back on their feet, or really if they car done went out. I could tell you a little something. I don't know a lot about it, but I could tell you something that can make whatever you may have to go through better. Honestly, I can. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not no. I can't be like our Father in heaven. You know, can't fix it like how He can fix it, because He can fix it better than I can. But at the same time, I feel like we are His children, so we have a little we have him in us, and we have that spirit of to try to help people out, whether it's emotional, physically. You know, hmm I tell you, I got a friend of mine's that um going through a little situation, but I'm always gonna be in this person's corner, no matter what it is. I don't give a dang if we have to talk about it numerous of times. I'm gonna help you when you are in need. I do have a boundary of where I can't give all of myself to you, and you want me to give myself to you. By calling me. That's what I mean. But I can help you when I can. And I'm still, and then sometimes, people have abandoned me, and they stopped talking to me because they got tired of listening to what I was talking about. But it was just something I was going through, and I had to get that out. But helping people that is going through something that I went through already, and I'm kind of like surpassed them, in certain areas, because they still stuck on something that they gonna have to get over. If not, you know, they're gonna be still feeling that way for years to come. And I'm just trying to be the good friend of who I am. I'm trying to be the good friend and be there for them. But at some point, they're gonna have to just know, hey, you're gonna have to stop calling, stop reaching out, stop thinking that you can ever try to change anybody, because you can't. You will never be able to change anybody. They gotta change on their own. You know. But it's sometimes some folks have told me, they was like, how can you know how can you tolerate that? And I told them, I love my friends, and I love certain ones that comes to me, and they are willing to be vulnerable and honest. No matter how many, like I said, no matter how many times we may talk about it, because sometimes with close friends, you may have to talk about the same situations over and over again. And sometimes you may have friends that can deal with that. Sometimes you may not have you may not have friends that can deal with that, because they get tired of listening to the same thing. But I haven't got to that place. Now, have I got to a place where I wanted to not talk about it? For that time being, it was one, maybe a few times, because I feel like we talked about something totally different, of you doing something, out of the box, and you resorted back doing the same thing. And that's where I had kind of like an issue. I'm like, okay, you got to make your mind up, you know, you got to make your mind up. But you know what? Some people are not so strong as you may, be. And I'm willing to work with people, I'm willing to work with close friends. I can't work with everybody, because I got my life too. I got my own thing too. And do you think I get a lot of calls a lot of the time? Or I would say, from people that know me, it doesn't matter. The ones the ones um that doesn't know me in the flesh, they are all right, because they got their own lives. It's all right. If we don't had a communication off of here, that's all right. You ain't gotta do all that. But the ones, I'm talking about the ones that know me in the flesh, the one that see me, the one that see me at stores. They may see me walking walking back from a store, and bump their horns. I'm talking about those types. You know, sometimes people, sometimes folks can get wrapped up into what they are doing. They kind of forget about certain ones, and it's the part that I do hate. Don't resort back to me when folks have stopped fucking around with you. And I think a lot of that has been going on. hmm And I don't be so quick to be in people's face, but I do notice the ones that's a busybody. They can be here for about a couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden they back on the road again. Mm, back in the streets, back in the streets. But yeah. Oh my goodness! I guess I'm going off on another tangent. I'm gonna be wrapping it up soon though, because it's around that time. I need to eat and go to sleep. I need to eat and go to sleep, boy. Because I got me some good old pasta to put on my stomach, and I got me some bread. I don't eat a lot of bread, but I got me some bread this time. I had to make me some homemade garlic bread. hmm I was not gonna walk or catch a lift to the store today. I couldn't do it. I didn't want to do it. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I decided to go ahead and just use what I got at the house, and I'm being a better steward at that too. Instead of going out to eat and getting the same food that you can get at the grocery store and bring it home and cook, you don't, you kind of don't need to go out and get the fast food. But you know what? At the same time, if you want to treat yourself, treat yourself. Shoot, don't hold back, because you only get one life. So hell, whatever you may want, get it. You'll burn it off. Continue to walk. Because if you don't like lifting the weights, just walk it off. Walk some miles. I used to walk miles a long time ago. A long time. I loved it, because it kept my body up looking nice and right. But people thought I was working out. I wasn't even working out. I was just walking. I don't know if it's in my genetics, because my daddy was skinny. But for me, it worked out even better, because I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga that loves to eat. I likes to eat. I'm not like the rest of these niggas out here that they can only smoke and drink, and they can only take a bite off of something. No, baby, I gotta have a full course meal around me. I got to look. If you want me functioning, I need food. Okay, I need food. I can't be like the rest of these niggas out here barely eating, trying to keep up an image for other niggas out there. And then really for themselves too, trying to go back to how they used to look. I ain't so pressed on trying to go back to how I used to look. Baby, the weight ain't going nowhere. And if anything, just build it up. It is what it is. So you gotta learn to accept you for who you are at that time in your life. Shoot, and you're not going back to your 20s or your teens. A lot of my generation they be like that a little bit too. Like, oh my goodness, y'all are obsessed with your bodies, trying to get them thin. Eat. You need to eat eat something green. You know what in my eyes, what would get them so puffed up and bulging out in different shapes is them it's some fast food burgers and all that fried foods. Ugh. I don't use too much oil in my food nowadays. It's been, I want to say, it's been like 10 or 12 years since I've been cooking without oil. Now my grandfather did tell me, he said if you're not cooking with oil, you're not cooking. And I'm like, Grandpa, what? It is what it is. But I just choose to, I was a caregiver, so I had to watch what I was cooking for people that I was taking care of. So they wouldn't be back in the hospital. But yeah, by them being here at that time, it was a great feeling because they taught me how to eat better, you know. Even though I was a little I fell off a few times, a whole lot, because I had a bad diet. And I think I still kind of do got a little bit of a bad diet because I still eat kind of bad. But it just is what it is. I'm not gonna be resisting my cravings because all because I want to keep a physique, a nice physique. Hell no, forget that. Mm-mm. It can look. It'll get look at it. Look, I look as fast as I can get bloated. I can look. I can tone that stuff right on together up. It'll be alright. I'm not finna be over here looking sick, looking sickly, trying to survive and trying to look like something and how I used to look. Hell no. Who has time for that? Who has time? Well, attention seekers have time for that. I ain't got time for that. I don't need really too much. Want too many eyes looking at me. I don't want too many eyes looking at me. Look at something else. Don't look at me for too long because I think you're up to something. You're trying to plot on me. And I ain't got too much nothing. I'm just like you. I'm trying to stay afloat too. But you trying to take me. You're trying to take what I got, so you can have and try to pawn it and sell it. Mm-hmm. There'll be a lot of dope things out here. That's what I be thinking sometimes. It's just be niggas on dope. They got a dope mentality instead of having a man mentality. You know what I'm saying? A grown man mentality, not a little boy, or really some type of crackhead mentality. It is so many niggas out here like that. It's ridiculous. I always want to go to the pantry instead of save your money to go to the grocery store to buy what you really need. Get the, mm, I need to stop cursing, but get the hell out of here with that. You want to go to those places when you are really in dire need of help. Okay, well, you may be tight, but just going to them places just to keep your money in your pocket just for drugs, what is wrong with you? Priorities are effed up. Priorities are really messed up. And you got niggas out here that think that shit is cute. It's crazy. It's not. It's a shame. It's a shame. You rely on somebody else to come through for you when you could be coming through for yourself. Because you got the money in your pocket, but you're choosing to use it on something else. Ridiculous. And you wonder why you're in stagnant because you keep making the same decisions that you made last month and now you're making them this month. Oh my goodness, it can go on. Look, I can go on and on and on about certain niggas that I know that do the same shit, ain't changing. They say they're gonna change, but you ain't seeing too much of progress and nothing, not a goddamn thing, but talk, all talk. What I spill something like I didn't? Ooh, oh, hopefully I didn't. Ooh. Be full of talk. You didn't want to have me get in your business. You get out of my motherfucking business. Worry about your motherfucking business. Worry about your business and stay out of mine. I don't need you in my business because I can talk about your business too. But I choose not to because I don't give a damn about nobody else's business but mine. That is the truth. That is the truth. I'm over here worried. I'll be damned if I'll be over here worrying about the next man issue, a problem that they need to fix with themselves because they done went out there and made some permanent decisions for a temporary moment. Mm-mm. That ain't gonna be me. That's gonna be on them. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Family or friends, and I don't give a damn. That's me. And I'm not changing. No, not on that. Not on that. I ain't changing a goddamn bit on that. That's gonna be me till I hit that dirt. For real. I'm just saying it's the truth. And I can't put none of that on mute. I gotta use the bathroom, you guys. I'll be right on back. Give me 1 second. I won't be too long. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Back again. Back for the one time. But yes, indeed, you guys. I get tired of trifling ass niggas around me and trying to come on and give me a good old sob story. Uh, save it. Save for the police, because that's where you're gonna be going next. Because you're gonna be hustling, trying to nickel and dime somebody else, or trying to steal something else. Because all because you couldn't get it from me. You know, I let the niggas walk there and steal. Because I ain't coming. I ain't helping you with Jack. Jack did his look. I ain't helping you with Jack did his squat. Not giving me a good doctor. Look, good goddamn. Mm-mm. Look, today I had to ignore somebody's phone call calling me back to back. I know you want something. It ain't that serious. Because if it was, you would have texted me, but you didn't. So I was like, "You all right?" But I know you wanted something from me because you wanted a favor. But baby, I ain't in no favor moves because if I ain't getting paid for it, so no, you good. Sorry, but not sorry. Shit, I'm just keeping it real. Sometimes you have to ignore people when you know they calling you for a favor. You know they don't want too much of nothing. But you see how their life is right then and there. hmm In the present, not the past. But even if it was in the past, it's still reflecting in the present. How can that be? Damn, can't fix. It's almost like you just can't get right. I wonder why. Can't just get right. Damn. How long it's gonna take until you look? I feel like for them, it's gonna be when they turn 60 or 70 until they get right, and that's sad because it's gonna be too late. Bones gonna get all fragile. You ain't gonna be able to do the things that you used to do because your body do change. The older you get, ugh, I just wish some of these motherfuckers would get it together that I know. Don't be calling me because I ain't gonna answer you. I know you. Mm-hmm. Cannonball know you, baby. Cannonball don't want. Look, if I don't want to fool with you, I'm not answering you. I don't care who you are. If I don't feel like talking, I'm not answering it. I'm not answering no phone. No, that may sound a little harsh, but it's the truth. No. Mm-mm. If I don't feel like being disturbed, baby, I don't feel like being disturbed. Leave me be. That's the real. I don't give a damn if I had kids. They gonna know. I let them know ahead of time. Ahead of time before I lay my head on down. Don't knock on that door. Don't knock on that door. Whatever you may need is already out for you to get it. You know, don't disturb me. I wouldn't even want a significant other, or whoever. You know, now well, I'll take that back. They can disturb me, but y'all know when it come to anybody else. My time is my time, and I don't need nobody disturbing my time. It's gonna always remain like that. It is. It is. What's up, Angel? How you doing? Welcome to Catcher Cannon Lane. Well, it's not really a lane, but the channel. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate it. If you like to add any comment, drop a comment, and be respectful with it. Don't be nasty and nice, because I will block you. I don't have a problem with blocking you on out. But if you as long as you're nice, you can stay here. If not, my moderator can get you up on out of here soon, quick, fast, in a hurry. If you come with some BS, so I had to give you the rundown real quick, and I hope you can accept that. If not, I'm sorry to tell you, you can just make an exit on out. You know. And so that was a nice version of me, because I could have said something really, really crazy and off the wall. But see, I'm working on myself. I hope that wasn't too offensive, but I was being very, very nice. I was very, very nice. But did I see anything else that I can add to the program? Mm. You guys, I told you I have a bad habit of not writing things down. I should have been writing things down before I got on live, but it's just one of them days when you just have to come on and you really have to use your mind and just go off the dome. Just like when I do it with my songs, I go off the dome with some of them songs. Maybe I ain't writing none of that stuff down. It's just off the dome. Things that I'm hearing in my head, I get to express it on out to you guys, and you guys get to hear it. And me too. And I love it though. I don't give a damn how bad I may sound or how good I may sound. Hey, it is what it is. So you're gonna get it out. You're gonna get it out. But what else did I see? I don't know what else did I see that I seen that was kind of interesting to me, because a lot of times when things get kind of boring to me, I go to other things that's not even pertaining to people even arguing back and forth. It's things that people may consider boring, but I consider them very, very interesting, and they can really make my spirit really, really calm for some unknown reason. Like I really be getting calm. Like, not saying that I don't be calm watching the mess, but watching other content is just like, wow, I'm in the zone. I'm in the mood. You know, I'm in the mood. And I'm glad that look, I know King Roman I know he's ready to just like, I'm going on break. Because let me tell you, I gotta be honest. Y'all don't mind me being honest? So I'm gonna say how I feel. Man, I know hearing your name so much, you get tired of hearing your name. When I was in battle at some point, I didn't want to talk about it anymore. He's good. He's a good man and better than me, because I would have just been like, I'm gonna say it once, two, maybe two videos, and that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna continue to talk about it. But he had to do that. He had to do what he had to do, because people was thinking other things. But oh yeah, I know that brother is just ready to just say, I'm calling it in, baby. I'm calling it in, because it's. I mean, honestly, this is like a second job for people that is doing this type of stuff, and that is maybe receiving benefits from it. And this is another job, because I ain't gonna lie to you, even though I've been around in the mess for a long time, I don't remember a lot of stuff. Sometimes people have to remind me, because I don't keep up. I don't keep up with certain, like, I would say, moments that I can bring back now and talk about, because it's that meaningless to me. It was just entertainment for a quick old laugh. That was it. I don't take it that seriously or that deep. I don't. I can't be making. Look, shout out to the ones that can make a movie about it. They can even write about it, because baby, that takes a lot of studying and just keeping notes, really, and watching videos. You gotta watch videos to know the history, and then you gotta. Sometimes it's better to be in somebody's live that is hot for the time being, in real time, so you don't miss everything, because you can miss it. You know, you're gonna miss it for a little minute. It may come back up though. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a few times where I have noticed that a few people have been putting their videos from, really, I would say, taking them off of members only and putting them back out for everybody else can see them, and I appreciate that. I like that, but at the same time, I understand. I know I said I didn't like the members only, because I still don't like that. I wouldn't do my people like that. Not saying it's wrong to do your people like that, but I just, for me personally, I don't want to shut you guys out. And what if people that may not want to contribute in that way, just for membership. If they just enjoy watching, they can stick around and enjoy watching me. You know, and I want you to continue to watch and give me a click and a view if you can, and a like and a thumbs up. You know, but that's just my take on it. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. But I didn't see anything else that was interesting to me. I don't think I seen anything else. If it was, I didn't care nothing about it. You know, I really didn't. And still don't to this day. If I did see something that was a kind of a little bit entertaining, I didn't really give too much light to it. It just seemed like it was just the same hoop ha, you know, the usual. The usual. And when it comes to the usual, you have to peek in and peek out. You click on, you click off. Shit, hell, my ass, I click on to something. And if it's that, look, my thing is, when there's too many people talking at the same damn time, that bugs me, and I'm like, damn, why can't one person just talk at this, at one time, and the other person can talk at another time? Like, damn, can we just try to make it work? But unfortunately, regular B sector style, we're gonna be talking over each other and cussing each other out. But I'm just saying, that takes a lot out of you sometimes. It was fun back in the day doing it though. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was pretty fun. You're talking your shit, and somebody come back around with something else. It's like, wow, okay, that's how you feel. Well, I got something for you in the back. Just wait, just give me a couple of minutes until I get home, cause I don't want to be looking like a fool out here in public. Yes, indeed. Those was the days. Those was the days when you could just let it all out, boy. And folks weren't too sensitive back then. I don't think they were. They probably was, but I didn't get too many strikes on my channel because I was just a smaller person coming around these people that I never knew of. I knew of a few familiar names, but I knew everybody. But I was so happy that I am caught up. Really, I've been caught up, but I'm glad I was able to catch certain names at certain times I would say in that year, because had I not, I'd have been lost. Because it's the people right now. They be dropping down in people chat right now, and they be like, what happened? When did that happen? I'm like, damn, you really ain't been here. When you're asking, about what happened in the situation that has been brought to the public, on live, and you're in the chat asking, when did that happen, or what? Are they for real? Are you for real? You ain't been around. You ain't know that happened. That been happened. That's old. And you know what? And one thing I can say, when I was watching this blogger, I think his name is Make It Make Sense. I think, yeah, Make It Make Sense. Yeah, he was like, don't go to the beef sector, because anything that well, he didn't say like, well, I think he may have said something similar to that, but it was just basically saying, watch what you do, because whatever you may do will be brought back to you in a recording, or whether you typed it out or voicemail, anything, you know. And he was right, because people are still bringing stuff that happened years ago back to the surface now. We are seeing that in clear view, and I'm like, wow, we getting those old shots of certain content creators. We'll see it. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. You know, it ain't now. That's one thing I can say that ain't gonna never change. Not unless the people that's behind it, will stop, making videos about it. But hey, It is what it is. Someone would always remind you of your history and the things that you said and did when you're down here. Hmm. Yes, indeed. I'm a witness to that. I may be guilty to that too, but I don't give a damn. I say what I said here. It was what it was. You know, I said a lot of things. I said a lot of things, and I don't regret them. I don't regret. I was just bold enough to admit my shit. There's some people right now that won't even say certain things because they scared. But I was bold enough to admit mine. I didn't give a damn. Judge me all you want to. It was what it was, and I know the truth. I know what went down, and I know what went down and what didn't went down. Hmm. So go off those accusations on that. I don't care. Hmm. I love when folks assume because I know the truth. And I know what happened when and what didn't happen. That is the truth. But on that note, I think I done said enough. I don't have anything else to talk about. I think it's time for me to lay on down and get really get my grub on, because it's about that time. It's about that time. I'm so glad my phone is dry because I ain't got nobody hitting my phone bothering me because I don't like to be bothered sometimes when I'm in my mode, my own little zone. Don't call me. Don't text me. That may sound so rude, but I don't be want. Sometimes I just want to be left alone. I love being in solitude and just quietness. I love that. Is that so wrong to? Is that so wrong to say? I just love to be by myself. You know, it always been me by myself, so I love it. I get around people when I want to get around people every now and then, or every blue moon when I feel like it. Not when someone wants me to be around. You know. And now, if I was in my 20s right now, man, I'd be out the house. I'd be out the house, gone. Oh my goodness, it's something how things have changed. Things have changed for a brother. I would not be here. Be at a friend house somewhere in the house chilling, doing my grown folk stuff. We all are grown, so we know what happens. But yes, indeed, I'll be with a friend and having drinks and laughter and food and you know whatever may happen may happen. If it don't, it don't. I ain't too crazy about it. It still ain't to this day. And that's another thing too. Folks may think that you are so quick to sleep with somebody. That ain't me, baby. I just need one. I don't need two and three. I don't need two and three, baby. Mm-mm. Now you can go down the road with that. I don't need all that. That's nasty. You know. Mm-mm. I don't. Not for no personal ones. Now I can see if you may be dating, but if you're still dating, you need to be. You guys still be safe. But even with that, it's just like damn. Oh, it's still just you're passing things. Ugh. I'm so glad those stages are gone because I had a few of those stages, but I wasn't passing things. I was just I was using it. Oh, it's a little too wrong to tell my business on here, but sometimes you may have to use some. I had to use a few people because they thought they was going to be using me, so I had to use them back for other things. It was beneficial too, very. It sure was, and I don't regret, and I definitely don't regret that. I definitely don't regret that at all. It was beneficial for a brother, but I don't partake in those things anymore. Those things have passed away, and we're looking forward to the new. Okay, for real, we're looking forward to the new, baby, to the new beginnings, new happiness and joy. Hmm. Happiness and joy, baby. Happiness and joy. I'm look. I'm one of them brothers that it's different, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not so um quick to do this and do that, and having people to perceive me in certain type of ways. You know, Don't get confused by a photo. If I want to look a little sexy, it's just me looking, look loving on me, looking at me. I like to look at me sometimes, baby. I like it. Yeah, look at that. You know. But at the same time, just know that I'm not so quick to get in the sheets, baby. I'm not so quick, especially when you're not mine. If it's not if it's not official, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be in your bed with you. I don't want to be laying next to you. You look, I can give you a little bit of my conversation. But as far as me doing this and doing that, just to keep you around, just to say I got somebody, hell no, I'm good on that. Been there, done that, and I ain't trying to go back to that. Mm-mm. No, sir, and no. Who wants to be doing that? That's a headache. That's a problem. And that's look. And look. That's another problem that I'm trying to help somebody out with right now. Shit, it's gonna take some time to get somebody out your system that you make love, but still, that still doesn't give them, or really, I would say that still. Well, I cannot really say it because I don't want to put certain things out there, but it still doesn't give a person a right to treat you in a way that you don't want to be treated. You know, so you gotta cut it. You gotta cut certain things off. Don't worry about them. Trust them, believe, because you know they're worried about you a lot faster than you are worried about them. I don't seen it happen before. I don't. I don't went through that before. Stop calling. When you stop calling, stop answering, you will see. You will see the difference. I got people right now. Well, I don't got them, but I have. I have had a few parties to try to still keep a tab or try to reach out to me. I don't want to talk to you. Whatever we had in the past, that's in the past. I don't want to talk to you. I'm good on you. And they don't understand that. It's like I was so glad that I got in a relationship because I kept having a damn stalker on my hands, steady trying to get at me. And I'm like, man, can you bag up? I told you I'm with somebody. One day I had to play like I was somebody else just to get them to stop talking to me. Cause I'm like, you ain't finna ruin a relationship with me, that I got going on with somebody. I'm like, no. But you can ruin. But you know what? You can ruin a relationship with me though, as a friend. And I'm glad that we ain't even friends, cause shit, nigga, I don't need you around. You don't understand. No, no means no. No means no. Well, you guys, I'm gonna get up on out for here. I said what I said. I hope ain't nobody getting well, shit. I ain't gonna say I hope, but I hope people don't take offense to certain things that I talk about. Cause I'm drama free. I don't really get it to nobody. Mess. I don't care if I like you or not. I'm not finna really, get into the mix of things. But only believe what I would say. But I would say this before I go. Only believe what you hear. I mean, what you see, and believe half of what you hear. Take that with you, baby. Take that with you.